Now, people tell me I should start these things off with a song, like an introduction. So let me think. I hang my pants until my ass shows. I've even slapped hoes. Yeah, I'm an asshole. And now your parents hate me 'cause I love you. Tell 'em I said fuck you. Yeah, I said fuck you. That's Hobson. So I got this little message on Facebook from Dr. Phil. He wanted me to come on his show. The topic was regarding, well, if I've been harassed or bullied, rejected by my family because of certain tastes I have as far as my lifestyle goes. Not talking about my bisexuality at all. No, I'm talking about other things. Yeah, those things. Go figure, right? I already gave my response. I linked it in my description down below, so enjoy that. But it's been dwelling in my mind, eating away at me like a cancer. What would happen if I went on the Dr. Phil show? So I speculated, and I came up with a theory that I know is 100% accurate. Starting off, I give Dr. Phil the call. Yes, I would love to be on your show. And he's like, great, that's fantastic. And I get the tickets. I get flown to LA, first class, mind you, because there's no other way they're going to get me. I get there, and before I'm put on the show, I have to sign a contract agreeing to everything. And so I get put on the show, and the segment's titled Furry and Proud. And I'm just like, oh, fuck. And I already signed the contract, so, I can't afford to send myself back home first class. So I'm stuck. I gotta go through with this now. No turning back. So I'm sat down, and, I got a group of misfit kids here who have been bullied and harassed, unlike myself. And really, when it comes down to it, they've been bullied and harassed for being different. Having different tastes. Some people are fans of football, some people are fans of video games and anime, some people are fans of fucking Redwall and Lion King. And for having those sort of tastes, that brings you a lot of ridicule. And that's, when it comes down to it, it's just being different, and that's all it is. We get the segment started off, and, we're all giving our sides, and I give my side, of course. I'm just waiting for my opportunity with my arms crossed, like, yeah, listen to that kid, as he mumbles along. While he's trying to articulate a sentence with words that sort of make sense.
I got furry and furry do things, and I'm done making fursuits now and running.
We go back and forth, we hear the one side of the argument. Oh, I'm worried about my son. He's into this weird thing, and it's just a fetish, and I don't know what to do, Dr. Phil. Please help me. And Dr. Phil's shaking his finger at the kids. You have some serious issues. And I'm just sitting there with my arms crossed. Just wait. Just get to me. Just get to me. And he comes to me and starts talking about all these negative stereotypes, if you can call them negative. I don't call them negative. Whatever they may be. And I'm just like, yep. It's not in my head. Yes, that shit happens. Yep. But, in the end, it's all about a bunch of people getting together and sharing a like-minded interest. Just like with video games, with anime, it's the same thing. At the end of the day, in this case, it's people who have an appreciation and love for stories that involve animal characters like Redwall, Watership Down, Pride of Baghdad, Elephant Men, Mouse Guard, Lion King. That's what it's all about in the end. That's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so. And so Dr. Phil nods his head, like, oh yeah, that's a really good point. And then he starts getting into the other side of the argument, and they're saying all their bullshit. How they're saying it's wrong, it's against the Bible, it's detrimental to society somehow. And Dr. Phil comes back to me, he's like, it seems like you have some serious issues. And I say, no, I don't have any issues, Dr. Phil. In fact, I'm done listening to these people. He's like, well, every story has two sides. And I say, no, not every story has two sides worth listening to. Sometimes the other side is just completely fucking wrong, and you don't want to give them the time of day because they are wrong. Like saying the earth is flat, or the Holocaust never happened. Just don't want to give them the time of day because, you know what, that gives them some undeserved credibility. And Dr. Phil's like, well, it's my show, and I'm going to run it the way I want. and I grab my chair and I say, "The hell you are," and I throw my chair at his feet, trip him up, and immediately I dive upon him before even the security guards have a chance to react. And I start pummeling him and punching and punching and punching until his head is turned into just these meaty chunks stuck between my fingers. And I look, I'm just amazed at what I accomplished. The audience is dead silent. The security guards are just stunned at what just happened. They're not even sure if they should even grab me, or they're afraid to grab me because they're afraid that they might be next. And all of a sudden, a lone audience member, they start a slow clap. It's quiet at first, but then others start picking up on it. And soon, what was one person was 5. What was 5 was 50. And soon the whole audience is starting to applaud. In fact, some of them stand up out of their chairs and start cheering me on. And they start chanting, "Fuck Dr. Phil! Fuck Dr. Phil! Fuck Dr. Phil! Fuck Dr. Phil!" And I hold my fist up, my bloody, disgusting fist, and I take in all their cheers. And Dr. Phil's ratings hit its highest ever at that very moment. They go from the thousands to the tens of thousands. Because let's face it, not that many people watch Dr. Phil. I want to be realistic here at the amount of numbers of people that are actually going to be watching it. And now that I had their attention with their cheers and chanting, I silence them all with one simple gesture. And they're silent. I pick up the mic, and I'm ready to give them a speech they'll never forget. And so I began talking about all the sex, drugs, and rock and roll throughout my life. How everything was better when I got in touch with my own social group. I accepted myself for who I am. I was able to build myself up and become more successful than I ever was or ever probably could have been. And everyone's just listening intently. Everyone's just staring at their TV screens. And they're hanging on to every single word that I spew out of my brilliant mouth. It's like a golden cock is going inside their ears and fucking their brain with insight and knowledge. I have all these lists of people who are successful in their own careers, whether it's the tech field or sales or management or even starting their own business. Talk about all those people. I quell all the stereotypes, all the negativity. In fact, people are even more open now and accepting to new ideas and adventures of their own. Everyone just cheers. Even the opposing side starts cheering me on. They're completely converted now. They're on my side. And then, when I'm done, just drop the mic, walk off. People cheer. That's the end of the show. That's the end of Dr. Phil forever. And on the way back, I'm thinking, oh, there's going to be a lot of fucking backlash from this. In fact, I'm giving Dragoneer a call on my cell phone and telling him, "Hey man, you better suspend my art account on my website because there's going to be a big backlash and it's going to probably crash the site, man. You better do something quick." And he's like, "Yeah, I know, man. Last time this happened, we were down for a fucking week. I'll get right on it." I come back and there's just crowds and crowds of people waiting to greet me, congratulate me on the successful run on Dr. Phil. And they carry me to a golden chariot that's been awaiting my arrival with a line of 12 dozen horses to pull me along to my mansion where my throne awaits, where I have servants left and right of me, serving me milk chocolate candy bars and liquor. And I'm declared king of all fandoms. Not just furries, but anime, video games, movies. I'm in charge of it all throughout the world. And then eventually, we start a revolution. And they make me king of the world. We start a whole new world order. And first things first, we ban all religion, all moral codes that only did nothing but promote bigotry and ignorance. And now everything's accepted, everything that's not detrimental to our society and our progress So yeah, it doesn't matter that you're Therian, it doesn't matter that you're gay, straight, or bi, you're all welcome! And the next step is that we start traversing the stars, and I change my name from Andrew Kraft to Jean-Luc Picard, captain of the SSS Enterprise! And that, my friends, is what would happen if I went on to the Dr. Phil show. Any questions?
Fuck Dr. Phil. Say it. Fuck Dr. Phil.
That's a good girl.
And fuck Dr. Phil. Fuck Dr. Phil. Fuck Dr. Fuck Dr. Fuck Dr. Phil. Phil. Dr. Phil said I should express my emotions, so that's what I'm doing.
Am I your best friend? Fuck no. You can be a fan of all my songs, nigga, but just don't ride my dick. No, don't ride my dick! That's Hobson.